Like, I always ask, this is kind of crude, but every time I play League with someone, I ask them if you could smash any of the champions, who would you smash?
I don't think I think everybody asks that.
And I always say Jarvan.
Is it the hair?
No, it's the ult.
It's the alt?
His his ult, like, is literally him trapping you in a wall.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very dominating man.
Oh. Oh my. Okay, so you don't know who Kayn is.
No, is he related to League? Because if he is, I haven't touched League in like 2 months, 3 months.
Goodness. Yeah, that explains it. Yeah, he's the new champion.
Oh, is he released already?
Nah, he's not released yet. They released a lot of his story though.
The most recent champs I know of is Zaya and Rakan.
Ah, the lovers. So maybe I should show you.
Yes, I don't even know what he looks like. Show me.
Do you want an image or do you want like the whole video of like showing what he can do, which is some bullshit?
Just show me the image. I don't care too much for what he can do.
You say that now, but when you're playing Lux...
Oh no, does he counter her?
I would say so.
You know what, it's about time I, like, move on to other champions, not just play my waifu.
The waifu is waifu, though. So let me know what you think of this.
Okay. Oh. Ew.
Ew, what do you mean?
He looks like someone's edgelord OC.
You're not
He's
wrong.
got... Sole, come look at this. Does this new champion not look like some kind of, like, 14-year-old's creation on DeviantArt?
Yeah, like, Soul Calibur meets Sasuke.
So, yes, Soul Calibur meets Sasuke!
Wow, that's a very apt description, dang.
He has the Sasuke hair, he has the red and black color scheme.
That looks like the fucking giant fleshy ice sword from Soul Calibur.
I mean, I don't think he looks bad. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't like his hair.
Nah.
I'm going completely based off of appearance, by the way. Like, maybe his kit is really amazing.
His kit's pretty cool.
But his design, I'm not really feeling.
Doesn't do anything for you? The hair?
No, like, it looks like Jinx and Sasuke's love child.
Oh, what about that blue highlight, you know? Like, girls love the blue highlight, right? Nah?
I like that his armor curves around his nipple.
Okay. That's, you do you. It's not his armor, though.
What?
Okay, so do you remember the first video that I ever asked you to voice? It was about the Darken. Do you remember anything about the Darken?
Yeah.
Alright, so like...
Kind of?
What do you remember?
Oh, jeez. You know what? I don't remember jack shit.
Got you. So, the Darken, right? There's supposed to be that, like, race that Aatrox, that I theorized Aatrox was trying to revive. Yeah. So, like, this is actually the second confirmed Darken, and the Darken is inside the Scythe.
Okay.
So, the Scythe is actually not controlling him, but, like, it's trying to take control, which is why half of his body has that armor.
Oh.
And which is why, in the background, the guy on the right is, like, him if he gets fully taken over. Okay, so should I show you the kit? Are you at all interested? Got you. Now there's just one specific skill that's like kind of bullshit to me. But as I searched this up, I noticed in my research for Kayn that Riot tends to do something. Would you like to know what that something is?
What?
Now, I don't know why, but Riot seems to like to put brothers against each other a lot in their lore now.
Oh god, who's his brother?
There's no image of his brother, but his brother is named Nakuri. And like, yeah, and like he tried to stop Kayn from taking the scythe. He took the scythe anyway, and he killed his brother. And it's just like, right, this is like the third, right? It's the third because
so what you're telling me is he is an edgelord OC, both in appearance and in lore.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, Lord.
But the thing is, this dude has like a hard-on for Zed.
Huh?
He has like a hard-on for Zed because like Zed apparently in the lore took him in as a kid, and he taught him everything, and he became like Zed's best student. And just seeing the interactions between them, he's like, Zed, you and I will take over, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like...
I ship it.
Like, I mean, it's clear Kayn has something. I don't know about Zed. I don't know. Would you ship it over Zed and Syndra?
I never really shipped Syndra and Zed to begin with, actually. I was never against the ship, but I was never like, I would ship them. I'm just like, it's a cute ship, I guess. The Shadow Reaper. Ooh.
Get that edginess in, you know?
Ew, Soleil, listen to this. He audaciously wields the sentient darkened weapon Rost. Undeterred by its creeping corruption of his body and mind, there are only two possible outcomes. Either Kayn bends the weapon to his will, or the malevolent scythe consumes him completely, paving the way for the destruction of all Runeterra.
He's just a bad
What'd she say?
She said so. He's just a bad OC.
Damn.
Alright. Well, no more hate. Let's see.
No, he probably is very cool. I'm probably just hating on him because I want to be like him.
Oh, the truth comes out.
Oh, I hate to admit it.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Shit.
What?
What are you
Is that his
looking at?
What? What the fuck was that? What? That was cool.
I need to know. What are you looking at?
It was,
10 seconds.
it's when he, like, slams his scythe into the ground, and then, like, everything around him gets kind of warped, and then it all, like, goes into his scythe.
The PQWER?
I don't know, it's not telling me. I'm on the P.
Passive, gotcha.
Alright, I gotta say, this guy has some very impressive, visuals.
Talking about the particle effects or just him?
Yeah, he's like, he seems like he's one of those champs who, like, you feel really cool when you play him.
Very
because
polished.
of how smooth he is. Yeah.
Right. A little bit like Yasuo. In my opinion, Yasuo is, like, very polished, despite how fucking annoying he is.
Let's look at his E. Shadow Step.
It's some bullshit.
It's gonna be annoying to chase.
Yeah. I don't know what the limit is on that.
So, okay.
All the new champions have shit like that, though.
I know, they're impossible to catch now. I hate it. Kayn may infest any nearby enemy champion who he has recently damaged. Trespassing into a champion makes Kayn untargetable for a few... So, like, Xayah? Untargetable for a little bit?
What region is he from?
He
Ionia.
is from Ionia.
He's Ionian?
Yeah.
No,
the
he's
Asian-
actually
No?
Noxus, but
Noxus.
he's raised in Ionia.
But raised in Ionia.
The story on Kayn is that he was actually a Noxian child soldier sent to Ionia to take advantage of Ionia's, like, what's that word? They feel bad killing a soldier, a child soldier. So that's when Zed found him, and Zed was like, I'll teach you the ways.
Oh, that's a cool ult. It seems very similar to Zed's.
So what do you think about his kit?
It's cool.
It's cool. Anything else?
That's about it. I feel like I'd have to try playing him
Right.
before getting any sort of actual opinion on it.
Of course, right. I don't know when he's coming out, but I think he's out in PTR. PTR, that's Overwatch. I think he's out in the testing thing. PBE, there we go.
PB.
Yeah, PBE. PBJ. Would you take him to a nice candlelit dinner?
God, no.
Why not? Why not?
He ain't my type.
I mean, you could take a friend to a nice candlelight dinner, you know?
Nah, not him.
Not him either, even as a friend? Because we all know that these edgelords are just seeking compassion because they lack any of it, because they haven't been shown it, you know? So it's like, because they lack it, they seek it. You're going to deny that for him?
Yeah.
Damn.
Jarvan, though, like, I would take Jarvan out to dinner, the fuck?
Oh, Jarvan. Really? So you really were perfect for the role of Shyvana then.
Like, I always ask, this is kind of crude, but every time I play League with someone, I ask them, if you could smash any of the champions, who would you smash?
I don't think that's... I think everybody asks that.
And I always say Jarvan.
Only?
I mean...
No fear.
He's the first that comes to mind.
Is it the hair?
No, it's the ult.
It's the alt?
His ult, like, is literally him trapping you in a wall.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very dominating man.
Oh. Oh my, getting steamy on this podcast. So you would want him to ult on you.
Yeah, but anyways, moving on. We're talking about Kayn, and we're talking about Kayn.
Moving. You brought this topic. I'm about to continue it. And this is way better because, like, in my list at the bottom, I was gonna ask you whether or not you thought Kayn was sexy or not.
Oh no!
But this is okay. There's the answer. But this is so much more interesting. Because I had a plan. I was thinking, like, what if every podcast we talk about one champ, and then that would be the final question? We should make the smash or pass be the final question. Actually, look at you innovating the.
Oh hell yeah! I would totally play that. The fuck?
Yeah, let's do it. So
with the champs, yeah.
So today's you say Jarvan.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the first one to come to mind whenever I think.
The first to come to, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of biased when it's like in person.
Okay, we all know that you're hard for misfortune.
It is. That's why I was gonna say it was obvious. It's like I'd be scared for my life, but also aroused at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because like misfortune, she's that seductress. You know what I'm saying? Like you can never lose your guard around her. So while the act of smashing is taking place, I have no idea if she's gonna pull a gun on me in the middle of it for whatever reason. And I'm not saying I'm a glutton for punishment, but it is kind of arousing.
I would say Katarina is more that type, though, no?
Well, I mean, Katarina's lore isn't all that fleshed out yet, so I only read what was on the website, and that's just a story about like how she failed to assassinate someone.
Mm-hmm.
She is all about violence.
Yeah.
Violence in battle, maybe outside of battle as well. Who knows? But I say Misfortune is also that type, mostly because Misfortune always has an ulterior motive. Like she always has a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like Misfortune.
I see it.
And have you seen Misfortune? Like, come on, just look at her.
That's what like half of the female champs look like, though.
But like, come on, it's Misfortune. Look at her. She's the freaking Roger Rabbit.
I know what she looks like. Who's that? Roger Rabbit.
Who's the wife of Roger Rabbit again?
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit. She's like the Jessica Rabbit of this place. Just it's fucking gorgeous. And honestly, if it was just looks alone, yeah, like she's attractive. But it's just how much of a badass she is. That's just like, oh my. And supposedly, I don't know how this works, but supposedly her hair is like stained red from the blood of her mother.
That's dumb.
But like I think she just dyed it red, but it was stained when her mother died. But yeah, I think that's the most logical conclusion. Like in the lore, it says that her hair like was stained red when she was laying next to her dead mother. But I'm pretty sure it didn't stay red because of that. And that's dumb. Why is it dumb, though?
Because when you get blood in your hair, it doesn't stain it red. Also, when blood dries, it doesn't become a bright, vibrant red. It becomes like when blood dries, it becomes like a dark brownish type of color.
Right, which is why she dyed it red.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why would she want to dye her hair a color that reminds her of her mother's dead body?
I would assume to remember the memory of her mother, probably, or remember the memory of that day. Because ever since that day, she had it out for Gangplank, because Gangplank was the one that killed her.
Mm-hmm.
Right, facts. So I think the next couple podcasts we could just pick one champ specifically, male and female, and we just determine that one instead of just like speaking which one out of random. How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Got you. So just one more topic.
What up?
And I'll let you go back to your busy life of, voice acting and whatnot.
I haven't been doing a whole lot of that lately, unfortunately.
No. It's the calm before the storm. I get it. So, since it's the first one, I thought maybe we could talk about, like, how we started our channels. You know, like maybe like what got us to like get on YouTube, and maybe what plans.
Ooh, yes.
Got you. So should I start or shall you?
You're the host.
Are you sure we are not the host?
You.
Damn. Okay. Well, you heard it here first, folks. So I started YouTube actually. Well, I had the idea of starting YouTube for a long time before I started, because I'm a big fan of game theory. Have you seen their videos by any chance?
They sound familiar, but I don't know if I remember any of them.
So like they like. Well, I mean, he used to apply a lot of science to games. Now it's really just a lot of theories. Although he has been going back to applying science. Have you heard the catchphrase? That's just a theory, a game theory. No. No? Damn, he's like one of the biggest YouTubers now. The Link is actually dead theory. He covered that one. Ring any bells? No.
Nope.
He's the one on YouTube that does mostly the FNAF theories as well. No. Yes.
I don't watch those.
But you've heard of them.
Nope.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna just stop then. But game theory, you know, he back when I started seeing him, which was like about many years ago, probably 4. He would try to like apply the science of games to like real life and stuff like that, and then like create theories as to like how this would work and whatnot, like how Fast with Sonic was one of his earliest videos. And watching those, like, it got me like the idea of like I could probably do something like that too, but with psychology. So I had this idea like probably like a year before I even started my YouTube channel, but I never acted on it. That and like if anyone asks me what is my biggest regret on YouTube, it's probably not starting at the moment I had the idea, because like I wasted so much time just like, you know, just being there instead of doing something. And so eventually I decided, fuck it, I actually do want to try doing YouTube. And at first I started, you know, with my comedy channel, which I think I showed you, and that channel, oof, it's still up, but boy, was I unfunny. Like, why did people subscribe to me? I don't know.
Don't say that.
No, those jokes were bad. They're still there. I have neglected that channel completely. But yeah, I started with trying to be like Donkey, you know? Which also had a big inspiration on me because, you know, I do League of Legends videos. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I can't do this. It's actually hard to be funny. And that's when I was like, what about that idea that I had those years before about psychology? And I just decided, you know what, I have the program, I might as well try it, give it a shot. And that's how I started. So that's my story.
Well, I feel like mine is less exciting.
Mine was exciting.
So I think the main reason why I figured it was a good idea was because I figured it was a really good way to get me to draw more, or like it was a good way to force me, because college, like the 4 years of college that I had, it really made me draw less and less. With every semester, I would just be drawing less and less and less, and like to the point where I would not draw at all. And I feel like those 4 years have just kind of artistically stunted me, because like I look back on art that I drew like senior year of high school, and it like doesn't look that much different from how I draw now. And like that's not a good feeling to have, because you can just improve so much even in the span of like 1 year. Right,
just by drawing consistently.
Gotcha. And so I think so like I had like some videos that weren't very serious. It would be like, here's some voice impressions, and then here's like a voice audition for this one thing. Like it was just whatever that I just like threw on there. I was like, like I'll forget about it. And then when I started actually incorporating like my own art into it was when so like animatics have gotten very popular recently. And it's when you take, usually it's a song from a musical. And then people like kind of draw out, it's like a storyboard scene they draw out for that song.
Okay.
And I remember seeing those, and I was like, hey, that looks like such a good, like, drawing exercise. I should totally try it. And so I picked a song from this one guy named Static P. He has a YouTube channel, and I liked his voice. So I was like, I'm gonna make, like, a work in progress vid. This was, like, right before finals, by the way, of my last semester. I was just like, I'm gonna do it.
That doesn't work out.
I drew it, and I was like, I'm gonna post this, and then, like, I'll just finish it later, whatever. Maybe I won't, who knows. So I only did, like, a minute of it, because I was like, I gotta study, boop. And then somehow it kind of blew up a little bit. Like, it just got a lot of views out of nowhere. I'm not really sure where it came from.
Okay.
But people were like, you have to finish this, please finish this. And I was like, fuck, now I have to finish it.
Fuck. Why do I actually gotta live up to this?
God damn it. And so after finals, I decided to immediately get started on it because after finals, I went to Korea to visit my parents. So,
Wait, your parents were in Korea?
They live in Korea now.
Oh, they moved?
Yeah, they moved there.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So you're just like on your own now completely.
Yeah, I live with my roommate.
Dang. Living the adult life.
I know, I hate it. Oh, God, today. I hate my life. But because I was in Korea for an entire month, that like gave me so much time to draw, especially because they live kind of in the countryside, so there isn't really much you can do. So I had my also one of my good friends on YouTube, he goes by Moonshine Animations. He bought me this iPad Pro tablet, which isn't like a conventional drawing tablet, but I like the tablets where I can just draw directly on the screen because it's what I'm used to.
He bought you a tablet?
Yeah, it's because he bought it for me because I do like concept art sketches for him and I do voice work for him. And one day he was like, hey, like, I pay people to do voice work for me. Do you want to get paid? And I was like, well, we've been friends for a while, and I feel kind of weird, like, making you pay for stuff I already kind of really enjoy doing. Oh. So you know what? Nah, I'm okay. And so it started out where, like, after a recording session, he'd, like, buy me lunch or something. But he and his girlfriend, Christine, like, talked about it, and they were like, hey, we should get Emily a tablet because she should start digital drawing instead of like traditional. And he was like, yeah, that's a good idea. So one day he was like, all right, we're gonna go get this tablet. So that's kind of like how this is all possible, honestly.
Got you. Actually, I feel his sentiment because like I was actually thinking to myself like when am I gonna pay Emily for her work? Because like
my God,
I
don't
pay friends. No,
don't.
Like the person who drew my avatar, I paid her, and she's a friend of mine. And like I paid her because like it took so much time out of her hands, and like. You voicing stuff takes time out of your hands,
okay,
too.
But like her work is like professional as fuck. Look at that. It looks great. I'm just like reading a script. But yeah, and so after I finished, so I like finished the animatic in the course of like 2 weeks. Like what? Like it took me a week to finish it. Because I completely scrapped my work in progress and I just redid it because I was like, if a lot of people are gonna see this, I want it to look better than how it looks right.
Look the best, like no one ever was.
So after I uploaded that's when like everything started blowing up like fucking crazy. And so okay, it was surreal. I was like, how the fuck are all y'all finding me? This makes no sense. So as of now, I uploaded that completed animatic a month ago. It's not even colored or anything. What the I don't get it. But I uploaded it a month ago, and as of now, it has 872,000 views.
God damn!
So
what?
When it reached like 30,000, I was like, what the fuck? So after that, like I kind of because like I guess because I wasn't working yet because I was in Korea. I suddenly had like all these ideas in my head and I was like, hey, like this song would go really well with this particular like show / game / thing. I should put them together. And so then I created like a Yandere-chan related animatic that was like 54 seconds long. And then and then I did something Miraculous Ladybug related. Then I did an Avenue Q song. And so like I just kept within the course of a month, I just pumped out these like videos
Oh, I
like,
see it. Yeah, that animatic. Wow, that's.
I literally had nothing else to do.
Right.
And then, what happened? Yeah,
Just
and then recently I decided to do more slice of life stuff because I was like, maybe I should like talk about shit that annoys me. So I created my drawing pet peeves, and like a lot of people, yeah,
it was pretty nice.
So that's where I am so far. Now I don't have as much time to draw, unfortunately, but I'm trying.
As long as you eventually put something out.
Yeah.
So my question is, what's this "Hello, how are you" dance cover?
Stop! Go away! Go away! Don't turn back now.
Why? Why? What's to prevent me from clicking on this right now?
Hold on. How old is that thing? Let me see.
5.
It's 5 years old.
I am tempted to click on it though.
You want to know something cute?
What?
The girl that I'm dancing with in that video, she's my roommate.
Oh, that's adorable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like the stars, they align. I actually don't know when I'll be able to, or if I'll be able to find a roommate, but it'd be cool to have a roommate that I actually know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's nice. So, like, your future plan for the channel, would it be just to, like, upload whenever you can?
Yeah, and just make me draw. That's pretty much it.
So you
Force me to make shit, I guess.
Start off as a motivator.
Yeah, and like I keep a list of like all the ideas I have just so that I never run into that block where it's like I don't know what to make next. So like I always have something on my plate.
Actually, I definitely know that. I filled an entire, like, you know those tiny notebooks?
Mm-hmm.
I filled that entirely of all my, like, all the videos that I've done. Like, all my notes were on that. And
oh my god, I could never do that just because I would overwhelm myself.
Like, no, but it's like every idea is fully fleshed out for the video. Like, every video I've done is on that notebook.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so, like, it's like when I write the topics, and then when I do the research, I record the research in the same notebook. That's how I filled it up.
Oh, that's cool. You put a lot of thought in it.
Of course. Only the best for my people. Only. Yeah, I may not get it out quickly, but, you know, you get that quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, so, like, a part of me was like, I should, like, you know, just be very meticulous with these notes, write everything down, and another part of me just wanted to write as much shit in there as possible just to complete the notebook itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, it's just, like, a nice feeling to have, like, I completed this entire notebook of just, like, very important notes pertaining to a game that has no impact on the, you know, the world whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it.
That's good. Gotta have a passion.
I think one of these days I'll make a video just, like, showcasing all the notes.
Oh, gosh.
Because I draw in them, too. Like, I draw the champions that I'm talking about. Like, when I did the Yasuo video, I drew Yasuo and Talia together and stuff. And, yeah. It makes it more fun to look at. As for me, because, like, when I asked you, like, what your future plan was, that's actually the topic that I wrote down as well.
Oh.
So for me, I actually, well, I've said it numerous times on my channel. I want my channel to be my main job, but I don't want it to be like it's like, it's not the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I actually reach that point, I have further plans that I will not disclose.
What? Confidential?
I mean, it's more of like confidential, so that, like, I'm not sure if this is in any other culture, but like in Hispanic culture, there's the evil eye, you know, like where if you say anything good out loud, it just gets ruined. Like, you just jinx it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if that's in your culture.
That's funny.
It's actually something.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a superstition, but, like, you know, it's like, if I had to take out the superstition part, it's like, don't say anything until you actually achieve it. Because, like, you could just keep talking and talking all day, but, like, talk doesn't get you anywhere unless you're talking with the right people that will achieve that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good mindset to have.
So it's like that. Sure, it has a superstition attached to it, but, you know, I don't believe in that shit. You know?
Yeah.
I had one other topic that came to me while you were talking, and I lost it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's like, you were talking about your channel, and I was like, oh, this will be a good topic to ask her later. I didn't write it down. I am the best host.
Good job.
Hey, I try my best.
I have a question.
Sure.
Do you ever feel embarrassed when people in your personal life know about your channel, or do you own it?
All the damn time. Always. No, seriously. So I have a friend who lives literally directly across the street from me, right? Me and my best friend, we were at her place, and I was like, just joking around, you should watch some quality content on YouTube, because we were on YouTube. And I referred to my channel. And she literally put on my channel, and at the time, it was a Zed and Syndra video. That was the most recent video. So she put that on, and I instantly grabbed the remote and was like, let's watch something else. Hey, PewDiePie's on, let's watch that, you know? I just changed it completely. It's very, I don't know. It's very, I guess, bipolar. Because, like, when I'm talking with my professor, I tell him I own it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I have a channel. I do this. And, like, I'm talking about psychology and whatnot. But when, like, friends, like, refer to my channel, I get embarrassed. I don't know why. But, like, when I'm speaking with my professors, it's just the most casual thing. Like, yeah, I'm doing this. This is my plan. And my professors are really cool about it because, like they actually want me to achieve that goal. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I thought it was going to be like, you're spending 4 years studying psychology so you can do YouTube later. I was expecting that type of response. But now they were helpful as hell. Like, I really owe it to them. How about you?
Yes. In fact, I prefer if, like, I don't mind. Well, no, I do mind. Yeah, I get embarrassed. Actually, what happened? The problem is, my videos have, for some reason, been showing up in, like, people that I know their recommended video section. So someone posted on my, so usually they message me about it and they go, hey, Emily, is this you? Like, this kind of sounds like you. And I'm like, yeah, that is me. Oh my God. So I don't mind that. But then someone posted on my timeline with a link and they were like, hey, look, I found you in my recommended. And then, like, all these other people commented and they were like, what? Give me the sauce. What? Like, I'm gonna need the sauce. What? Wait, no. What? No. What happened? What happened? No. So.
Wait, what, sauce? What?
The source.
Oh, okay. I heard sauce. What?
No. That sauce is another word for source. That they use.
When was this?
Huh?
I'm normally up to date with the slang. When was this?
Really? This has always been a thing.
Maybe it's a California thing.
Anyways, someone had posted, like, a link, and then I deleted that post. And then, like, immediately afterwards, one of my friends commented, and she was like, when did you start making YouTube videos? And that's when a bunch of other people that I knew were like, what? Where? Show me. I'm gonna need a link. And I deleted that too.
Oh my God. A perfect opportunity to spread your channel. Yeah. And you were just like, no.
It's no, because, like, I guess the reason why it's embarrassing is because it's like the stuff I put on there just shows completely, like, what my interests are, what I talk about.
And, like, I'm assuming, like, on Facebook, not everybody knows that.
Yeah, like, on Facebook, I'm not as, like, super open about.
You're not as much of a weeb, but now I'm joking.
They don't know they know I'm a weeb. I went to Anime Expo. I posted about that shit. They know. I don't know. I feel like it's always kind of embarrassing to be like, I made a YouTube video, you know?
What the fuck was my voice? I mean, I hear you.
I don't want people to be under the impression that it's like, Emily's trying to be YouTube famous. It's just more like, this is Emily's, like, personal outlet of, like, art. And it's just a little weird when people know about it, I guess. Right. I don't really know.
Because, like, I don't really advertise on my Facebook page, like, at all. I used to. Not anymore. Yeah, I definitely understand. And, like, I feel sort of, when I do it, I don't know if you have the same feeling, but, like, I feel as if it's, like, I don't know, kind of rude to, like, tell my friends, go share this. I don't know. It just feels that way a little.
Oh, yeah, I feel...
Yeah.
I never say that to...
You never at all?
Never. I'm never like, please share. I'm just like, hey, if you find it, you find it. If not, whatever. That's how it is.
Well, I know. Like, that's I mean, that's more likely now with that, those 23,000 subs.
What 23 subs?
I meant to say 23K, and the K just got blocked out of my mind. I don't know why. But yeah, like it's definitely much easier to come across now because that's just how the algorithm works. But I know when I was starting out, like I would ask my friends because at the time that's like my only source of like spreading my videos around.
Yeah.
And I just felt so like uncomfortable doing it that I just stopped. Like I was like, please no. Even if they were like so willing to help me, I just stopped.
It's one of those things where like if you're interested in it, you'll find it. But if not, then you're not. Whatevs.
Right. You do you.
You do you.
You stuck through to it until the end? Shit. Thank you all so much for watching. This was the very first podcast I've ever done ever. And I really hope, it was a nice listen to in the background of whatever you were doing, because that's essentially what podcasts are. You just kind of listen to them as you're doing your own stuff. I hope you all enjoyed, and we're going to try to see about getting these out every Monday. It really took me like a day, like not even a day. It took me half a day to put this together. So it really doesn't take that much time at all from like the regular video production. As always, my people, thank you for watching.